don't think we're ever going to see an 8-time Mr. Olympia again, or a 7-time, or even a 6-time. There's no one I see that's dominating, that's going to dominate like that.
10-time Mr. Olympia.
Welcome back to the first update of Mr. Olympia 2023. The most prestigious show is only 15 weeks away, and right now 15 bodybuilders are qualified to fight for the Mr. Olympia title. Nick Walker has quickly become one of the top tier bodybuilders of Olympia. Right now Nick is weighing in at 291 pounds 15 weeks out of the show. While he is known for his freakish muscle mass and insane conditioning, which are his strengths, he is also aware that structurally and aesthetically he is not as gifted as some other contestants. And presumably he is focusing on improving the overall balance of his physique, as he has long torso and short legs compared to his upper half. And realistically he is bringing up his legs, especially his squat sweep has improved significantly, and he's very confident to enhance his physique to get his first Olympia title, as his ultimate goal is to win 10 Olympia titles.
10-time Mr. Olympia.
The reigning champ Hadish Khan shared his last physique update like 4 weeks before. Realistically, Persian Wolf must have a lot of pressure to defend his title this year, as in the lineup we have more aesthetically pleasing bodybuilders, more symmetrical and size-wise much bigger than him, like Samson Dauda, Andrew Jack, Derek Lunsford and Nick Walker. And then on social media, many fans and some experts do not believe that Hadi can win Mr. Olympia title again. But Hadi brings his own strength on stage, which is his crisp, dry, hard conditioning and very mature physique. And he's leaving no stone unturned to defend his title this year. So it's going to be very fascinating to see the battle of top 6 Olympians in 15 weeks.
Second in the world, soon to be first. I hope so, brother. That's what we're going for.
Derek Lunsford gave a glimpse of his physique where he's 16 weeks out, and he's looking incredibly big and round. I'm sure he's working very hard, especially on his chest and legs development, as he was criticized last year for not having big enough chest and lower half, so presumably these areas must be his first priority to improve. Even head judge Steve Weinberger mentioned it recently in the podcast.
Those legs and the chest have to come up on him. If the legs and the chest come up, it's going to be a different story, mate.
This year, Samson Dauda is one of the most favorites for winning Mr. Olympia. Many experts think he can be the last man standing in November this year at the Mr. Olympia stage, and he is putting his all efforts into it. Recently, he was criticized for his back by his fellow Olympia contestant Nick Walker.
Samson's got a shit back too. Samson is as flat as a board. From the front, Samson's a monster. He turns around and it's like, what happened?
The reason I keep dropping back shots is because, that's my 1 weak area that I'm working on. And if that's getting stronger, you can only imagine what the rest of me is looking like. So.
And Samson is fully aware of his weak points, and he is consistently working on improving his back. And undeniably, he has made some huge improvements. If we compare his back development to his last year physique exactly 1 year before, he has put on a lot of size and he keeps progressing. It's going to be very interesting to see his further physique updates, as he's a lot bigger now, and he's still carrying small waist with incredible symmetry and aesthetics, which not every Olympia contestant has.
We've gotten bigger, we've got more muscle, we've got more denser, more thicker. And we still hold our shape and our symmetry, our lines and our small waist, which is something that is just absolutely amazing.
Brett Fulkin is very focused for his debut at the biggest bodybuilding show. In the most recent update, he is weighing in at 274 pounds, almost 15 weeks prior to the Mr. Olympia. He has made significant gains in muscle mass since he started his prep, and he's definitely looking massive. He has put on a lot of quality size on his frame, and I think it will be a great achievement for him if he does manage to crack top 10 this year. Behrouz Tabani is very consistent, making progress for his debut in the Mr Olympia. But in order to step on Mr Olympia stage, he needs to get his USA visa, which he's still trying to get it this year. And the Iranian fans are super excited to see him representing their country on Olympia stage. In the current update, he's looking very impressive, and I think he can perform very well in Olympia. He dethroned Brett Wilkin last year, and without a doubt, Milosarch athlete Behrouz has the potential to knock out some other fellow Olympians as well. 2023 New York Pro winner Tony Burton has just given a sneak peek of his physique 15 weeks out of the show. He is known as Dexter Jackson 2.0, as most likely he has small tiny waist and flaring quads, and right now he's weighing around 240 pounds. He has made tremendous improvements in the last 2 years, and he has been performing very well in pro shows. So let's see if he can take it to the next level this time. Ross Flanagan shared his physique update 16 weeks prior to his debut to the Olympia. I think he needs to add more muscle mass on his upper half, but he has incredible legs development, very complete lower half, and this year we have seen him in insane conditioning at Cali Pro stage, where he did beat Sergio Oliva Jr. and Olympia contestant Tony Burton. So this is another very interesting debut which we will see this year. Ian Valliere has recently given a preview of his physique 15 weeks out of the show. This year he has received much backlash from fans on the internet since he won Toronto Pro by beating mass monster Hassan Mustafa. Last year he dropped down to the 11th place, and this year he's working with coach Matt Jensen for the 2023 Mr Olympia, and I think they will make sure to bring a better version of Ian this time to improve or maintain his spot. The rising star from Slovakia, I would say the aesthetic mass monster Michal Krizo, is a heavy hitter this year. He's already looking very lean 15 weeks prior to the contest, and his fellow contestants will be in a big trouble if he brings more improvements on stage. He does not need more mass, and his back is quite improved since his last show. But I think his glutes have to be improved size-wise, and a little bit more conditioning with better presentation will make him extremely dangerous on Olympia stage this year. Few days before, Phil Klehar had guest posing where he looked very impressive, especially his leg seems to have more fullness and details compared to his winning performance in Orlando Pro. And he's also in good conditioning, as he will be competing soon in August in Masters Olympia. After winning Big Evolution Portugal Pro, Italian sensation Andrea Presti has taken a well-deserved break from his strict diet and intense training to relax and recharge before his Olympia prep begins, which he's going to start from this coming Monday. But he's still doing intense cardio, which means he's very disciplined. After earning the Olympia qualification in Vancouver Pro last weekend, Hassan Mustafa is going to take a small break to be with family in Egypt. Brandon Curry is quite silent by far this year, but recently he has moved to Kuwait to start his Olympia prep.
Alright guys, next stop, Kuwait. The wrong flight. I'll be Kuwait soon.
Also, there is no update from 2 times Mr Olympia champ Big Ramy. Hopefully he's recovering faster and improving his physique to reclaim his title this year. So that's all guys, stay tuned for all Olympia updates, and thanks for watching.